I'm Ed Ostertag, and I'm a retired Episcopal priest, and I'm 83 years old, and I've lived my entire life in this country. I've fought for this country in the Second World War. When you think back of what's happened in previous elections and the success that has followed an election, and there are two examples that come to my mind. One is Franklin Roosevelt. I was young enough to hear all those conversations in my family about Roosevelt and all these terrible things he was going to do to keep people in working and to salvage this country. And to realize how intense the opposition to that was, namely my parents, and to realize that after that election was over, Franklin Roosevelt developed a number of programs to help the American people. The CCC, the WPA are two of them that come to mind, and I know there were others. These were major steps to help American families and American children and to carry on with their lives and to better their lives. And the second example is Jack Kennedy. More recently, more of you will remember him, and he became this president, and he had enough wisdom to gather together all this enthusiasm for himself, and to channel it into other programs. And we know how people felt so good about that, and we all were preoccupied with living and earning a living and being citizens, and a lot of the bitterness and anxiety stopped. Well, I'm one of those who feels that the same thing is going to happen with Barack Obama. I was looking through my financial records, which aren't in good shape, by the way, and the earliest check I find that I sent to Obama was January 13th of last year. And I felt like, how do I know this guy? And I gave myself a lecture. You shouldn't throw money down an empty cause. But I had this strong feeling that people were going to relate to him as I was relating to him. And I think my feelings have been borne out there too. So the question in my mind is, he is going to be the next president of the United States. How exciting it will be for that. But my concern is that, is he going to have enough wisdom to channel all the support that people have given him? And I say yes, he will have that wisdom, and he will channel all these people. But bear in mind, I'm not thinking of the kids only and the teenagers and the young adults. I'm thinking of people who are 83 years old and 93 years old, like I will be soon. He can bring a lot of good out of me and a lot of work out of me to better this country. And I think because of that, his wisdom and his skill in plumbing the depths of American political thought and what it means to be an American, and I think he will do that. And I look forward, and I hope I live long enough to say, yes, I'll help. So that's what an 83-year-old man has to say, and I hope you agree with me, and I hope you'll step forward and say, me too, I want to be a part of that program, and how exciting that age will be. Thank you.